Well, this is awkward. To be fair though, not many could see this coming. Plus, 25% isn't that bad, right? It's higher than my grades at least. Also, I'd like to deeply apologize for my Dallas slander in my first video. Massive respect to them. With that out of the way, let's get started. Shanghai versus Florida. While Florida really outperformed my expectations, more specifically against Washington, I still think that Shanghai will take the win here. I can't be confident in much anymore, but Shanghai played an extremely good game against Philadelphia last weekend, and overall seemed like a better team than Toronto, Washington and even Florida. I wouldn't be surprised if Florida defy expectations yet again, but for now I'll give this to the Shanghai Dragons 3-1. Dallas versus Chengdu. I'll say it straight. Dallas is a monster right now. Their new strategy with Sim, alongside their amazing individual plays, were too much for two major powerhouses in the league. Chengdu is certainly good, but I can't in good faith give them the win here. I predict Dallas to take it 3-0. This pits Shanghai against Dallas in the winner's bracket, and Florida against Chengdu in the loser's bracket. Florida versus Chengdu. Again, I just think Florida is overall the better team here. Chengdu has some interesting strategies, but Florida is just more dominant at the moment individually. I predict Florida to take it 3-1. In the winner's bracket, we have Shanghai versus Dallas. Two absolute powerhouses. It is honestly anybody's game. However, I'm going to give it to the Dallas fuel. Dallas' new strat is simply too dominant, and I trust the players on Dallas more individually than on Shanghai honestly. I feel that while the DPS are almost equal, there will be a huge main tank diff. And I believe that is what will decide the thriller at 3-2. This pits Florida against Shanghai in the loser's bracket. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Shanghai tends to buckle under pressure. They showed resilience against Philadelphia Fusion, however historically they don't do well under pressure. Also, that was Tournament Philly, not the best case study. Mixed with Florida's newfound confidence, I actually think Florida will take this one. I believe that Shanghai is the better team, and their players individually are all better than Florida's, and they even make a more concise whole. However, the mental factor is still there, and you have to factor that in. I give up to Florida 3-1. Then in the grand finals, we have Dallas versus Florida. I'll just say it, there isn't much Florida can do against Dallas. They are simply outclassed in every way. From coaching, to DPS, to supports, to tanks, to adaptation, to strategies. There isn't anything I can see Florida do against Dallas except put up a decent fight. I'm giving the match to Dallas 4-2, giving Dallas the first big tournament win of the season.